Okay, we're on our way to Novac. That's where we need to go according to our last... According to Deputy Beagle. I think what it was exactly said was, we are heading towards Novac through Nipton. Novac. There's no real reason for us to go to Nipton, but what the hell is going on here? Ah, hostile. There's clearly something going on, so I don't want to interrupt things. I want to go into close. One of them is going there. Towards that building. There's a door there. There was the other guy waiting. Yeah, he's not going towards the door, he's going towards the back of the building. Yeah, and there's a firefight. Definitely seems like there's a trap there. Jekyll gang leader. And he's... Whiskey has won. Looking this way, so we can't exactly try to get closer. I'm interested in the building. We're already here, we might as well go for it. Ivan Pach Dry Lake. That's not the location we're going at. See if we can sort of him on the sides through here. Gang leader. I know he has backup there. So we need to hit him. This dynamite. It's a leader. It might be a bit more durable. So let's try a frag grenade. Absolutely have to get this in as a surprise attack. That's why I'm sneaking in so slowly. If I move any faster, the sound will disrupt him anyway, and he'll notice us. Sheep. About 50% chance to hit at the moment. That's a bit too low. We'll only get one chance at this, so let's try to make it calm. Yep, we have to throw now.
Holy shit! Aha!
Yeah. Holy shit indeed. Okay, the backup didn't realize what was going on. That's good. But her reaction was just the correct one. Holy shit. And then you were dead. lot of food out there. There were definitely more dead people here. It looks like they were horror gangers. Well, not quite, but some kind of raider. Convict, yeah, definitely horror gangers. There's another one behind there. A couple of dead bodies should also be found here. I'll try to see if I can hit the other one in the rear too. Be careful with movement. This is why we need to boost sneaking. So we could move at a more rapid pace without getting spotted so easily. If there's feral ghouls there, definitely we have to be careful. Who spotted us? It's not him, so it's the ghouls. Be careful. That's the one who spotted us. This is a very dangerous operation for us. Don't drop, don't drop, don't drop, don't drop. Yeah, the other gang member is right around that corner. I don't think we'll see it from here. It's gonna be fairly tough to throw a dynamite there. I'll try to ricochet to the ground. I'm not sure how well this will work, but I can't just drop the dynamite down, so we have to try something. It should be somewhere there, so not too far away. The sneak attack, did he die? Yeah, stop shooting. And he died. Now there should be 5 dead bodies here somewhere, overall. I'm not sure we found all of them. 2 at least missing. Cat eye, low light vision. Now this is the only chemical we can use to see in the darkness, and it's not like it lights up the vision all that much. Ooh, pre-war money 20. It turns everything to sort of removes color, and it basically looks like everything looks in a very clear night in this game. Sort of colorless, but still a lot of light in it, so you can make your way easily. I'm still missing someone. Because there was someone coming here first, and there was someone following him, and the last guy. We got the last guy, I think. The guy who followed the first one. And we're still missing one. Although it's a bit hard to say, we were looking at the things from quite a far away, so maybe we didn't exactly see the positioning correctly. I still think we're missing one though. Well, who cares? What is this? Fuck you. Well, it's probably safe to say that there are more of these Jekyll gang members or raiders inside there. Holster your gun at Gomorrah. Don't go... what? Don't go off half-cocked. It's a nicely suggestive ad there. You like it. I'm not sure a pistol is a good weapon to burst in there. It's sort of a solid weapon when we have to take these guys down one at a time, but if we burst in there and there are a lot of guys waiting for us, yeah, pistol is not gonna do it. So let's give our mercenary grenade rifle a chance.
Over here.
Okay, that went well. The area of effects seemed to be a bit larger than I thought. I initially thought I might have missed a bit, but no, not at all. They didn't have anything of value. We could have done this with a pistol, but that's only because they happen to have knives. Have to be somewhat careful though. High explosive ammunition, so things can easily get thrown about. Guns and bullets. Cigarettes and that's it. Those are not human sounds. They're from mantises. Yeah. Hydra. Hydra is probably one of the most useful chemicals we could possibly have. With our double duration and no addiction, it's probably one of the most overpowered ones we could have. It restores limb condition and has no weight. So a doctor bag has partial limb condition restoration and weighs 1. Hydra restore limb condition has no weight. It restores the condition. Yeah, we'll use some. I'll use the doctor bags rather this one. Want to get rid of the extra weight. it restores the limbs over time, so Doctor Packs can be used for instant restoration, so they have some use even then. But Hydra, again, over time restores it. Since our chemical duration is doubled, so of the Logan's loophole trait, it doubles the effectiveness of Hydra, so it was already a very good chemical to have. Now it's probably, no matter what our limb condition is, it'll restore us to full condition. It'll just take some time, but if we use it after a fight, that doesn't really matter. More importantly, it has no weight, so... Starbugger! In the millimeter submachine gun. Anti-venom. Anti-venom, very good, very, very good. It's one of those things that you have very little use for in general, but when you need it, you're really gonna need it. For us, that situation will be probably when we have to deal with cazadors. And if you thought the Death Club was pretty much the worst thing that could happen in a game like this, Death Claws have nothing on cazadors in my opinion. Jesus Christ. Death Claws are much more durable, and if they can get to you, you probably die a bit faster. But the thing is, cazadors have a very strong poison, and they're sort of like mutated wasps. They don't fly up high in the air, they speed up at great speed on the ground. So I'm not sure if they even trigger mine, so there's no way to prepare against them in that way, like you can prepare against Death Claws. And they have very deadly poison, so at our levels, a couple of hits will probably end up killing us. It's more of a problem for us now, because there's no instant healing. There's only over time healing, so we would have to dump quite a lot of things into healing to counteract the hit point reduction of the poison. Sort of to even keep ourselves stable against the poison's effect. But with the antivenom we can just stop the effect immediately. It would be less of an issue if you could do the instant heal effect thing, because every time you get too close to zero you can get to full health, but that's not the option here. I'm trying to go straight for Novac. There are sites of interest here, but again, keep in mind that my goal at the moment, main priority, is to have a permanent base or a location where I can dump my stuff. I'm pretty sure I can get one in Novac. That's why I'm sort of hurrying there. And now that I've had confirmed that that's where the person I'm after was heading for, I feel I can try to go there as fast as I can on my own. So there's no real need to try to hold back anymore or not go there. There is a problem though. I don't know what. I'm sure there's a path here somewhere to this, but I don't know where it is. South and north are sure paths, but there's a mountain range here, or high hills, whatever, and we do need to find a way past them, and I'm not sure where the way is. We don't want to go bumbling about blindly, at least not at this point. These locations can be very, very deadly. It might be something as simple as coyotes here, wolves, something like that, packs of dogs, but then there might be something really heavy. Where the hell am I going? I'd like to... Radiation, that's not good. Again, the jackals. Egg timer. Nothing about lofts are a perilla won't fix. The prospector's dead. I'm at 90%. My total weight, so I think I'll skip this. Absent. These are some of the sites we need to come back for after we've had located our base. Base of operations. Can't do anything. We could do atomic cocktails. Just need a Nuka-Cola victory because those grow on trees. Anti-venom. Survival 40. Night Stalker Blood, Rat Scorpion Poison Gland. That's an item I'm willing to make. So Night Stalker Blood is valuable, so is Rat Scorpion Poison Gland. I think I'd rather walk with dynamite in hand in here. Pistol does not have a long range. At least not a long effective range in my hands at the moment, so if anything serious comes up, we can't be relying on the pistol. What is that? That's just a scorpion. Bark scorpions are probably empty most of the time. The reason is simply that I don't think they bothered to make unique bark scorpion glands and things like that, so instead of getting something, you'll get nothing. I'm hitting that goddamn rock. Wondering if they are. I don't think the auto aim is on. The geometry of some of the items are not exactly what is shown here. Or the flight path of the bullet isn't exactly what you think it would be. So it's easy to hit targets that are partially covered. we need to go there. But these walls aren't exactly all that shallow, so we need to... That looks climbable at least. That doesn't guarantee that it won't stop in a mountainside later on. I do want to mark this location. Emergency Service Railway Yard. I think we could take a look around. This doesn't look like that we can't even access that building. It's probably just a minor site, be nothing of value really. Probably worthless. Sledgehammer. We have to keep an eye out on a shovel too. I do want to go grave robbing at some point, so... Ooh, ball caps. Star ball cap. Couple of star ball caps. Very nice indeed. This is how you'll find most of them, just somewhere randomly. There might be a few larger concentrations, but most of it's just steadily collecting one or two here and there, and at some point ending up with enough to go and collect the prize. It's a fairly good system, I think, because it basically ensures that if you just play this game and don't try to avoid leveling up or something, you'll probably are at a decent level before you can even possibly get access to that loot. So it's a nice way to control the level without putting too obvious of a hard cap before you can access it. I don't think it's particularly hard or necessary, but an alternative way of doing things. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's just basically an entire site for 2 bottle caps, or as far as I'm concerned. I go up. I think I can go where the grass is growing. Again, probably should use walk dynamite in hand. Pistol is not gonna be enough against most enemies we encounter here. At least if we encounter something by surprise instead of a... Oh shit, that's bad. That's really goddamn bad. We're being seen in a way that I can't see anything. That's super bad. Does that mean the opponent is not something to be taken lightly? I'm trying to get to a higher ground so I could see what the hell we are facing. Bit there. There's something there. No, that's the big corner. It doesn't react to us in that way. Okay, like that's the most likely place that whatever it is taking us from, and that's bad. Not seeing anything, so that should be good, but that's not good. Not this time. It's just ooh. I'm dropping mines. We might have to run away from here quite fast. I'm not seeing anything. Holy shit, it's a death blow! Shit, we're in deep ship. We're in so deep shit that it's... Ah, fudge! Yep. So, there's death claw there. Yep. At least I had a reason to be paranoid. Why isn't it seeing us? Why isn't it detecting us now? It should have noticed us. Yeah, I want to see if it's still there. Yeah, it should have noticed us by now, definitely. Seems like the death claw is no longer here. Which is... So yeah, that's I load it in a way that is there. I don't think so. Not without wasting something like 15 to 20 minutes of game time. I'm not that eager to fight against the death claw, but yeah, he clearly just magically disappeared when I loaded the game. For reasons. Yeah, I'm fairly disappointed with that. Our first serious fight and the game stole that away from me. Very disappointed. Especially since I'm sort of in the back of my head, I'm thinking that it might be intentionally taken away. Because it is a hard opponent for us at this point, so maybe it's intentionally. If you lose to it on the first time, it gets removed when you load the game, so you can pass through. I'm hoping I'm just being paranoid about that, but yeah, I'm very disappointed. I was looking forward to finding it, trying to figure out a way to get to it, past it. Doesn't appear to be anything here. Yeah. Sunset Sarsaparilla Star Volcan. And that's it. It's a straight razor. Warming rifle. Oh, and an abandoned house with nothing of value in it. I'm just wondering why the death claw was there in the first place. I'm sort of inclined to... Nothing behind there. That's terrible. Inclined to believe it's there precisely to prevent easy passage through that pass. And now I just got a free pass through it. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't want to dwell on it. At least we now have an easy access to Novac. I would have basically tried to cripple the Deathclaw, one of his legs. At that point, we could have managed to just kite him. It would have taken a lot of our resources, but it would have been doable, and that's the important part. It really depends on our ability to get a good hit with the mines. Because he spotted us first, and we had to run in our own minefield. That didn't really work out a lot well. We should have... I'm not sure how we would have... slots there. How we would have attracted the Deathclaw to our mines without being noticed. I'm sure we could have done that. Maybe focus fire on one of his legs before he goes in the minefield and after he survives the minefield. So we just need him to lose one of his legs. We did have quite a few mines though, so definitely not enough to kill him at any way. But with a little help, enough to cripple him. So yeah, it would have been a challenging fight, but doable. Let's drink some water and eat the ruby's casserole. Water and food need went to 0. We still need to sleep somewhere, but that's not too bad. What's this? There are neutrals there, so it's not a hostile site. Some kind of fortress. Ranger Station Charlie, so it's an NCR station. We're not hostile towards them, so we should be okay to explore around a bit. We don't have a lot of extra weight though, so not sure what we can even take from this place. Dawn is coming. They seem to be guarding a 3-road crossing. Atomic cocktail. I think I have a skill book I haven't read. Guns and bullets. Guns increased by 4. I should have read that a long time ago. I'll take 2 hours of sleep. It's a ranger station. I'm feeling secure here. Yeah. So now our needs are pretty much at 0 again. Rake. Still no shovel. You would think a shovel would be easy thing to find in a, even in a world like this. No. Apparently it's a rare commodity. Sunglass. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is good.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander into military outposts, so if you're here on business, better make it quick.
What was that about McCarran?
Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back, either.
What is this place?
Ranger Station Charlie. We're responsible for keeping the highway up through Novac civilized.
Okay, tell me about the Rangers.
We're part scout, part commando, part sheriff. The training is brutal, and I'd say 8 out of 10 recruits washes out before the end. Before you get your ranger badge, you've got to prove you can be quieter than a shadow, and more ferocious than a deathclaw.
So how does one become a ranger?
The rangers mostly draw from the basic NCR army. A trooper who shows exceptional skill at fighting and scouting can be nominated for the training.
How many rangers are there in Mojave?
Couple dozen, I'd say. Most of them posted at stations like this one. We either man the station or patrol the immediate area. Sure.
Anything unusual happening?
All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol. See you around.
Somehow I don't think he'd be willing to just give away military medical supplies to someone who asks. Yeah. Have a safe. Jeez. Take the things that don't have weight, and then I'll take everything. A lot of solid high class ammunition. Sniper rifle. Ammunition. Although I'm not even sure I want a sniper rifle. I definitely want a better pistol. I like the 9mm pistol in general, how it looks, how it feels, but It just won't do. It'll last us for some while, but we have to keep a lookout for something better. Those are definitely waste barrels. I'm just thinking, are they hiding something worthwhile? Is that a... I think that's... no, that's some kind of a container. No. Yes. It's nothing of real value. That should be Novac. Do you notice the dinosaur there? That's a trademark, main feature of the town. Easy to spot. I think we can get rid of the map marker now. Yeah, not exactly a metropolis, this one either. Another smallish city. Novac. The traders. Where are was guys selling things?
Howdy. Hey there.
Hello. Nothing here, no one here. A lot of crafting items here. Too bad it requires stealing to get access to them. We'll steal them at some point, but again, no point now. This is a better storage for them than my inventory at this point. Novac. No, ooh, what are you doing here? Yeah, this is starting to get very, very suspicious.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
Yeah, what are you doing here in Novac?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
Yeah, this is not a coincidence. Yeah, quite a coincidence us meeting like this.
Seeing how this is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time.
That's not exactly believable. His point is quite valid, but it's a coincidence that a robot that has basically done nothing and stayed in one town for years and years and years suddenly decides to take an interest in me and travel the exact same route I'm traveling. You said the men that jumped me were heading this way, right?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novac folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
Yeah, nice to see a friendly face out here.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
How about a bed and some supplies?
Well, this ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you can find what you need here. Try the office out front.
I could use another gun.
That's a mighty fine offer, but I'm gonna need to conserve my strength if I'm gonna make it all the way to New Vegas. I'm sure you do just fine without old Vic slowing you down.
So he doesn't want to join up. Yeah, goodbye.
Be seeing you.
He's definitely keeping an eye on me. That's, I think, what he's doing. So we should get supplies here. Another Mojave Express Dropbox. We have Prim and Good Springs and now Novac as locations.
Hey there. Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
We haven't met yet.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
What is this place?
We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novac. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine.
Hey, ooh. We could rent a room. That's probably what we will do. Where can I get some supplies?
Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop, and tell him I sent you. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for the company.
Anything interesting going around here?
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company.
Anything else?
Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone.
What's been going on in town lately?
Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything. Honestly, it's been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these two gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of Novac. They've been a blessing.
Hey, tell me about the Repcon site.
I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often there'll be a commotion from that direction, explosions and such. Watch out for strangers. I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
What a strange way to end a conversation. Okay, I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth.
So, talk to Manny. Yeah, I'd like to rent a room.
Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'll give you a good flat rate, and you can stay as long as you like. At least until the busy season comes. Sound good?
Yeah. For 100 caps, I think we're basically getting at least a temporary base of operation. He's not exactly asking for us to rent, so I'm not sure how often do we have to pay this. Yeah, 100 caps, take it.
I'm glad you can stay with us. Your room will be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side. Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for you. Watch out for strangers.
And I think we have ourselves a temporary base now. A motel room. It's nothing fancy, but it's a place to dump our equipment. So that's quite a big of a relief for us. We don't have to carry everything we want in our inventory anymore. It's us drop a lot of the extra weight here, especially the ammunition for weapons we are not currently carrying. Pre-war business wear. Yep. Leather armor is fine, one thing, but we might want to have something for more official occasions. You know, very nice. If we don't want to seem like thugs just who came from the desert, we want to have an alternative clothing choice. Dark meat. Okay, what is that? Dirty water. Yeah, no thanks. But this is specifically what I paid the 100 caps for. Safe. We can dump equipment in. Let's see. We're overweight. Anything that does not have weight we can keep. We have no use for this. No use for this at the moment. No use for that. We'll keep the pistol for now. We do have to visit the goddamn shopkeep in the dinosaur belly. Hundreds and hundreds of rounds. We'll keep every single 9mm round. It's basically our only weapon at the moment. No point having so many atomic cocktails. Maybe only one. We have no use for biker goggles anymore. I'd rather use shades. Shades look more cool. No use for broad machete, but we can sell that. Yeah, I think I'll dump a couple of doctor bags. I think I'll do the same with the dynamite. I want to keep a lot of it with me, but not 54, surely. Although we have a lot of empty space now to keep that. We're definitely dumping the long fuse dynamite. It just takes longer to explode, so it's less useful most of the time. It's a crafting item, though. Plasma pistol. Again, we'll leave some of the water behind. We are not going to need every bit of water with us. Oh, no scrap metal, no scrap electronics. Not so many weapon repair kits either. It's good to have some if we find something interesting, but not all that many. So yeah, we basically got 100 pounds free from that. I still want to sell the extra weapons we have and see how much free space we get from that. But now our situation has definitely vastly improved.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
Jeannie May sent me.
Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine, and my friends get a discount at my store.
Head of caravan.
A fellow enthusiast, huh? That's great. Let's play.
How much free money are we gonna get from this? Oh, 250. Okay, things are looking better as far as the game is concerned. The caravan came. Yeah, we don't need anything else. We want. I think we have not. Our deck is not exactly as good as it can be. Not nearly as good as it can be. It's in a condition that will probably win most of our games without too much issue. Of course you did that. Since we're being dicks to each other, maybe this is very good. This is very nice. I think I can end this quite rapidly at this point, assuming he doesn't sabotage it. Yeah, assuming he doesn't do that. Okay, that's... Did double the 16. I did. It. We have to get rid of that. No. Okay, this is bad. No. Yeah, this is bad. I can't really play anything. Well, I can sabotage him a little bit. So now I have the advantage on the middle stack. I can do two things though. I can get a victory here. Now, if he doesn't sabotage me now, I will win. I actually can't get a victory. Yes, I can get a... I mean, I can get from this. I can get 26. But I don't have to do that. I can also get his stack into a value that is good enough, and that will always also would have given me a win. So you don't have to always win or buff your own stack to get a victory, but this time we might as well. It's about 300 free caps.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
Yeah. What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
What about actual supplies, guns? Do you sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Why would they? Maybe it's a toy for a child or something, but that's... Show me what you've got.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Okay, he has not all that much money, but quite a lot of... ooh, that gun. What's that gun? It seems like a pistol. Whatever it is. Oh, try to dump all the extra weaponry we have on him. We'll just pick up something of equal value later on. Yeah, I'm selling the separate cigarettes. They're not worth picking up. Not all that valuable. So I just don't want everything to mess up my inventory. Even though they have no weight, I don't want thousands and thousands of items extending the list that's already long enough. Oh. I wish the value would be shown, the value that I've transferred to him. I know he can only pay 269, so, but I still like to know the complete value of my trades. Plasma Defender. Plasma Defender is sort of like a plasma pistol, but it's more of a proper pistol-like weapon instead of a prototype-looking weapon that the actual plasma pistol is. Paciencia, 13,000. Some kind of very shady-looking rifle, but bonus critical damage and bonus critical chance. Hyper Breeder Alpha. Bonus critical chance. This weapon has no ammunition. It recharges itself. 10,000. Plasma Defender 3,000. Laser rifle focus optics. Katana balance grip. I'm not sure katana is our weapon. Women with katanas, sexy as hell, but I think I'll still want sort of a weapons that I can comfortably and nimbly work with a single hand, so knives, pistols, things like that. Or anything of interest. 1,000 dinky T-Rex souvenirs. Chainsaw carbide teeth. Increased damage plus 15. So a chainsaw might be an interesting weapon. Because I think that might be a weapon that has bypasses the damage threshold mechanic too, so it's always effective against all targets. But I was hoping for more of a stealth type weapon. You never know, it's not like I do favor explosives too, so I'm not like it's out of character. I'm taking the cases because they don't really cost anything, and they don't weigh anything, so it's free items for us. Why the hell wouldn't I take them? Case box. I'm taking the case boxes too. I want to see if they have an actual weight. I don't think they do. I don't know. baseball bat. So, because it's a gunrunner's arsenal version, it has to have upgrades. Uh, ooh, revolver. 357 Magnum. That could be a sort of a replacement for the 9mm. I don't know. There's nothing really of any real value. I'll buy the armor-piercing ammunition for blue and pulse slugs for sure. No. I'll buy a lot of the specialty ammunition. I'll need to go and dump them to our little storage container. Take the grenades too. No, they're too expensive. I don't really know what to take from this. They're all either too expensive or something we have no interest in. I guess that gun would be an interesting item. It should be within our range, but it still costs us something, and I have no idea if I want it. So, fudge. Can we dump something else here? We could dump the submachine gun, but I don't want to dump our only weapon with some stopping power at this point. Yeah, shit. Okay, I'm dumping that gun. Might be useful, it might not be, I don't care. Syntax, anti-radiation medicine, pre-war money. Powder charges, they won't be too expensive, and we'll take those. I'm guessing we'll be taking a lot of explosives, things like that. Yeah, we'll take the frag mines, dynamite, but that's still not enough. I guess we could take ammunition. Ooh, I'm taking the Magnum revolvers, why not? I think we have Magnum rounds, we don't need to buy those. Take them, give me the money.
Come back soon now.
And the reason I'm trying to avoid investing in things, even though that gun might be something useful, because we do need a lot of caps when we enter New Vegas. It's not terrible looking gun, but I was hoping something a bit different. Yeah, it's not all that interesting. I definitely prefer the automatic. I'm not entirely against revolvers, but not quite something like that. It's the DPS 35, damage 10, damage 14, DPS 28. So single shots will be more effective, but it's not really all that different of a weapon. Yeah, we have a lot of ammunition to it. 160. Yeah, I'm dumping it. It just isn't my thing. It's nothing terrible, but not my thing. Okay, it's good. Everything's good.